Gardeners are always told that fungi are the backbone of healthy soil, but few ever see just how fast they move when given the right food source. Most people throw cardboard into the recycling bin, but when laid into soil, it transforms into a magnet for fungi. We decided to track, step by step, how quickly fungi colonize cardboard, and the results were far quicker and more dramatic than most would expect. If you've ever wondered whether a lazy piece of cardboard can actually summon life into your soil, this breakdown will show you exactly what happens, how soon it happens, and how you can use it in your own garden to build rich ground with very little effort. Why does cardboard trigger fungi so effectively? Fungi thrive on cellulose and lignin, two tough plant fibers found in wood, leaves, and grasses. Cardboard is almost pure cellulose pressed into layers, making it an ideal fungal food source. Unlike fresh plant matter, which bacteria often dominate, cardboard is too tough for most bacteria to handle, which leaves an open playing field for fungi to take over. As the fungi begin feeding, they spread hyphae, thin, thread-like structures, that weave through the cardboard and soil, breaking it down and binding soil particles together. This not only creates humus, but also improves aeration and nutrient exchange for plants. The simplicity of the material is what makes it so powerful. Fungi recognize cardboard as food, and they waste no time colonizing it. When we tracked colonization, the earliest changes happened within the first week. After soaking sheets of cardboard and layering them under compost and wood chips, small patches of white fungal threads began forming on the undersides by day 7. These early patches appeared most strongly where the cardboard touched moist compost. By the second week, entire sections of the cardboard's corrugation were lined with fungal growth, spreading in networks that looked like fine cotton. This was clear proof that fungi don't take months to begin working. They start within days when conditions are right. By week 3, the cardboard was almost completely infiltrated. When lifted, it no longer felt stiff but soft and pliable, with clear fungal mycelium running through the layers. At this point, the cardboard was acting like a fungal sponge, holding moisture while being digested from the inside out. By week 4, much of the surface had begun to break apart, and soil life beyond fungi, such as worms and springtails, started moving in to take advantage of the softened material. By 6 weeks, what began as a solid cardboard sheet had been reduced to fragments rich with humus and crawling with visible soil organisms. In less than 2 months, the transformation was complete. A lifeless piece of packaging had become living soil. To get fungi moving quickly, preparation is key. Use plain brown cardboard without gloss, labels, or tape. Cut or tear it into smaller sections for faster colonization. Soak it thoroughly in water before applying it to the soil. Fungi need moisture to enter the fibers. For the best results, layer the soaked cardboard directly on the soil surface. Then add 2 to 3 inches of compost or shredded leaves on top. This covering not only provides additional food but also locks in moisture and keeps temperatures steady. Within 2 weeks, you should begin seeing signs of fungal threads when you check under the layers. For gardeners in drier climates, lightly watering the cardboard layer once a week will keep conditions ideal for fungi. Cardboard is carbon-rich, which means fungi need some nitrogen to balance their growth. A simple ratio that works well is 2 parts soaked cardboard to 1 part compost or manure. For example, if you tear up 2 buckets of cardboard pieces, mix them with 1 bucket of compost, then layer this blend into a shallow trench or pile, you'll have a fungal-rich environment almost immediately. This balance ensures fungi have both the carbon fuel from the cardboard and the nitrogen kick from the compost to spread aggressively. Without this ratio, cardboard still decomposes, but the process is slower and less active. For new beds, lay a full sheet of soaked cardboard across the soil cover with compost and mulch, and leave it through the season. By planting time, the fungi will have transformed much of it, leaving soft, dark soil beneath. For perennial beds, slip strips of cardboard between plants as a living mulch. They'll block weeds while feeding fungi directly in the root zone. In raised beds, you can even shred cardboard and mix it with compost at a 3-to-1 ratio, creating a fungal-rich medium that lasts longer than compost alone. Each of these methods allows fungi to establish quickly while reducing waste and labor. The rapid colonization of cardboard isn't just about waste recycling. What it demonstrates is how eager fungi are to work when given the right substrate. Once fungi establish on cardboard, they expand into the surrounding soil, linking plant roots, unlocking phosphorus, and helping retain moisture. This process doesn't just feed plants for a season, it sets up long-term soil health by building humus and improving structure. It shows that you don't always need expensive amendments or constant inputs. Sometimes the simplest materials open the door to complex and powerful underground life. Tracking how quickly fungi colonize cardboard reveals just how alive soil can become with minimal effort. In as little as a few weeks, fungi move in, transform, and begin rebuilding the ground from the inside out. What looks like trash on the surface is actually one of the most effective fungal boosters you can find. If you want to accelerate soil life, improve structure, and cut down on inputs, try this method in your garden and see the results for yourself. Don't forget to subscribe to HydroHaven and share this video with other gardeners who are looking for low-cost, high-impact ways to bring their soil back to life.